Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivate Nation. We are live, and in effect, it is Sunday night, and you know what that means. It means we are awaiting the markets to open up, and will be opening up very, very soon. Here, it is a little bit slow for Kitco. They take about 2 minutes to open up, but we're going to watch them as they open up here and see what happens. Will gold and silver continue to fall as they have the last week? Or will we see a slight bounce back in the markets? We'll find out in mere moments. And then we're going to tackle some comments here from some of you guys. That's how we do it. We like to interact. And I'm the only channel on YouTube who will respond to your comments live during a live stream. Yes, indeed. Fun stuff to do here, indeed. Thank you, guys, for being here. Silver Patriot is here. The Global Warmer is here. The Blind Silver Stacker is here. JM is here. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you, as well as Gaz Grill, Silver Surfer, and AG47 Surfer. So let's refresh these markets and see exactly what's going on. 1 minute. Let's tackle one comment here before we go through this here. Justin Sartain. He says on this video, Professor Sal's greatest video ever. I could not agree more. Yes, not many people saw this video on the Silver Squeeze movement. Did a little anniversary analysis of what happened with the Silver Squeeze movement. He says, the only thing I would add is the ratio trading when the numbers are favorable. It allows me to buy gold at a discount. Good point, for sure. Also flip some coins when they appreciate greatly to take some profits and buy gold. Wise move, Justin. Very wise move indeed. Hobby Numismatico says, excellent work. Thank you, in Espanol. Now let's take a look at the markets. They should be open now, and they are opening up to a solid downward momentum here. Look at that, folks. This is pretty big to see these metals drop so quickly out of the starting gate. However, as we have seen from time to time, we will watch, and typically the markets react fairly wildly at the open within the first couple of minutes, and then they normalize. So we'll watch, we'll keep an eye on this. But right now, with the silver falling at a greater rate than gold in a percentage basis, we are almost to 80-1 for the gold to silver ratio. Very good. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Tucson Bubba is here. We're going to slurp for him. Yes, indeed. Slurping for Tucson Bubba. We have Steve here. Mike Miller is here. Thank you, JM. Good to see Kuna Coins and Silver Wolverine is here. Welcome. Dennis Niemeyer is here. Valencia, welcome. Good to see you. Calvin Cooper and Chuck and Plata. Yes, indeed. Solid red all the way through. That's right. Exactly right. Crazy to see this. But indeed, they are down. So there's where the markets are. But hey, I have a feeling they're going to normalize, and we'll see somewhat of a bounce back. We still may see them down for the hour or two that we're going to be on here, but I believe they're going to recapture some of these losses out of the initial. That's typically what happens. So we'll find out. Hello, Hoppin' John is all the way from Oklahoma. Welcome. Good to see you. Coin Dealer is here. It's all about the dollar. That's exactly right. All about the dollar. There you go. And Tucson Bubba with the first super chat of the night. Thank you, my friend. $5 for Sal's Quality Coffee Procurement Fund. Thank you, sir. All right. Another slurp in your honor. Yes, indeed. And Champlifts 255. Good to see you. Welcome. Kevin Bounds is here. Sammy Farr is here. By the way, good evening to Sammy Farr. She has joined very kindly as a channel member, as a honorary citizen. Thank you, Sammy Farr. Very kind of you indeed. There she is. Welcome, Sammy Farr. Appreciate you, and thank you for your service. Very good. All right. Now, we're going to... so there's where the markets are right now. Let's refresh them and see if they've started to recapture some of those losses. And no, they're falling even more now. But again, this typically happens. We see a little bit of a wild movement at the very beginning. But now they have fallen to now we are seeing the gold to silver ratio widen to 80.00. In other words, it's right at 80-1 right now. Very interesting to see that occur. Let's take a look at this and see exactly, so you can see that on the screen. 80-1. Look at that. Man, crazy, crazy. Very good. Hello, Johnny Buck. Good to see you. All right, very good. And let me let me get Tucson Bubba $5 super chat for 5 push-ups for him. Even though it's for the coffee fund, we're gonna work these out here. Let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We did it. We did it. Okay. Nice. Down, down, down we go. All right. So we'll see. All the metals are down, by the way. Platinum and palladium are down as well. Look at this. The opening drop is on very low volume. Okay, yes. Very low volume. By the way, good to see Try again. So let's get back to some of these comments, see what people are saying here. And Gentle Madness says, side note, the gold maple just looks gorgeous, particularly the closer you zoomed in on it. Well, thank you, Gentle Madness. Yes, I wanted to kind of show off that coin. It really does gleam very well in videos. Yes, indeed it does. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, Dan Berger is here. Good evening, everyone. Just settling in to enjoy a bowl of chili. The smooth sound of Sal Slurps. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, indeed. And good to see Chuck and Plata here as well from the Dominican Republic. Joker's Wild chimes in here, says, I don't watch that video where the guy's trying to give a 1 ounce maple for things worth pennies compared to it. There are so many that don't know the value of gold. He even offered to have it tested. It's actually pretty sad. It sure is. Yes, indeed. But I guess it's one of those things where some people are creeped out of people on the street, no matter what they're offering. They always think it's some sort of scam. But typically, for the ones that he did interview there, that they were like, well, what is gold going for? You know, they really did show their ignorance, but I digress. Yes, indeed, you're right. Very good. Good to see Tucson Bubba. Yes, hey, thank you so much for the put. Yeah, he says thanks for the push-ups. Thank you, sir. All right. Very, very good. And let's see here. Very good. All right, we got it. We got rid of the scammer. And Gen X Collectible says, it's sad, really. Most people live for today and few plan for tomorrow. The average American has $3,500 in savings. Even worse, 39% of Americans don't have $400 in case of emergency. That's right. You're right. Mark B is saying hello. Hello, Mark B. Good to see you. Good to see you. And let's see here. Rocor says 401ks are the Star Wars-esque trap that train otherwise intelligent adults remaining into the 100% paper that is trending downward every year. Will your stock portfolio make more than 10% annually going forward? If not, your balance sheet is negative due to the invisible inflation tax you will be paying for remaining in paper. That's right. People don't realize that. Any kind of interest rate they're making in the bank, it's negative, really, because of the inflation rate. Spot price is 100% manipulated, and for your family's sake, be glad that it is. Price is on sale. You still have a chance to save yourself, save your loved one. Well, the thing is, if it was 100% manipulated, then why would they keep it down? Why would they suppress it so that we could empower ourselves? It just doesn't make sense. Very good. All right, let's see here. And Alan Gold is here, unfortunately. And we've got Silversmith is here. Good to see you. All right, let's see. Semifar at Silver Husky auction. He had your highly coveted yet rarely available silver channel round up for auction. Wow. Oh, man. And Semifar got it. Very cool. Well, actually, stay tuned. Which one is it that you got, Semifar? Because there's going to be some big news coming here pretty soon. But congratulations on getting that. That's amazing. And Spectacular is here. Good to see Spectacular. I haven't checked his video out today, but he did a video you should check out. He did about stacking and collecting, why you need to choose now, but I haven't had a chance to see it yet, but check out that video. All right, very good. And thank you guys for being here. P. Whale says, I cashed out $900 from Robinhood stocks and bought a ½ ounce of gold. Stacking gold is more stable in my opinion. There you go. Yep, I think so too. Definitely more stable. Even when it moves. I mean, you think about it. Look how much Bitcoin has fallen. almost lost half of its value over the course of the last year. And again, I'm not against Bitcoin. It's just very volatile and speculative. All right, very good. And all right, Sammy Farr says the OG round. You talking about the 1 ounce one? Yeah, they don't make those anymore. You're right. Very good. Joker's Wild says, happy 9th anniversary, or videoversary. Thank you so much, my friend. 9 years. Hard to believe. 9 years yesterday on YouTube. Crazy. And Tony Iommi. All right. Oh, good old Tony Iommi. Gotta love him. When I see this thumbnail, I knew it had to be about Mark Dice and the video he did recently. True, the school system is a failure, but parents are to blame also. That's true. As a kid in my family talked and collected coins, and I also got into it also. We'll always love heavy metal, be it coins or music. There you go, Tony. Yes, indeed. Exactly. And Silver Wolverine has a collection of all of the Sal's rounds. That's right. Including the rather elusive Fortitude round. Yes, indeed. Mark Lewis is here. Good to see you. Happy Sunday to you, Justin Sartain. Good to see you. Welcome to Crystal Kim. And the Semifar does have the 1 ounce. All right, very good. Yes. The 1 ounce will not be made anymore, at least in that version. But very good. All right, thank you so much, Semifar. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. Congrats on 9 years. Thank you. And let's take a look at the prices now. Look at this, folks. It's continuing to drop. Wow. Gold is now down $3. In a mere 12 minutes, it's lost $3. And the silver has lost 11 cents in 12 minutes. So that's pretty substantial, I would say. Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you, Spectacular. Yeah, I don't have as much to show for it as you do. The much shorter time you've been on here. But yeah, 9 years. Hard at it. It's crazy, crazy. But good to see you. Thank you so much. And let's see here. So there's where things are now. Silver lost 11 cents, $22.45 in the ask price. Platinum is now down $3, getting close to $1,000. Palladium is also down a bit. Crazy to see. Wow. Palladium down too. And rhodium, of course, never really trades as often, so we don't see those numbers. Let's get back to some of the channel comments and see what people are saying. Here we've got the Razamanaza, kind of unrelated maybe, but have you guys seen what's going up in Canada today? We're having something similar to your January 6th. Well, there's that I think what's going on there is the truckers are protesting, and I think that's wonderful for the mandates and things like that for something that should not be mandated. But yes, indeed. Big Red Bullion, good to see you. Good to see you, Big Red Bullion. Welcome. Oh, shoot. Okay, Spectacular's been here since 2008. Wow, all right. I did not know that. Oh, my goodness gracious. Spectacular's been around since 2008. Wow. I did not realize that. Boy, he is a long-term. I didn't know. I must not have seen. Maybe you didn't start making videos until later. I've actually been around since about 2007, but I didn't have a channel then. But that's incredible. Good job, Spectacular. I have to sort your videos by oldest, see what your first video was. That's amazing. All right. Very good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Okay. Spectacular says we may see silver go under $20. It could be. B. Harris, 25, says it's on purpose. They purposely don't teach about it. Only the rich teach their kids about things like that. Oh, my goodness. Yes. I tell you what. It's something. All right. Mojave Gold is listening in, but no YouTube push today. All right. Yeah, sometimes I don't get the notifications don't go out. A lot of times for my videos, it seems like. All right. Hello, Beef Taco. Good to see you. Sal, can I get your email? I would like to talk to you about something. Yeah. Look at the bottom of your screen for the email. But yes, indeed. Hey, Freedom Stacker. Good to see you, Freedom Stacker. Welcome. Welcome and thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Let's give him 5 push-ups. Yes, indeed. And Gottsteam says Truck Fruito. I love that. Truck Fruito. Yes, indeed. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Very good. And let's see here. Here we go. Yeah, anybody wants my email, I'll just look at the very bottom of your screen in this video. I'll always put it there. That's the PayPal address and email address. Same thing. Same thing. Yes, indeed. Silver Stanger's here. Good to see you. Let me knock out these 5 push-ups before I forget. Okay, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We got it. Nice. Okay. Very good. All right. Nicely done, indeed. Thank you so much. Yukon Cornelius, we could see $17 silver. Well, you know, it's that number stuck in my head because that's what Silver Wolverine had predicted as well. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I'll put it to you that way. I wouldn't be surprised at this point if it were to go down that low. Okay, Joker's Wild. So, what do you think of those gold backs? I bought some pretty much for novelty. But do you think they're worth stacking or just like I got a few for the novelty of them collecting? Well, I have a few as well too, but I'm not stacking them per se. In fact, I'm going to get one out. I like to hold things that I talk about from time to time, and I like to be able to get this nutsucker. To hold it, to fling it around the screen while I talk about it. I think they're good if they're being utilized, but I would not necessarily stack them. In other words, if you live in a place where they are used for transactions, then I say go for it. I'm gonna have to pull it right out of my wallet. I say go for it. Go ahead and stack that son of a biscuit because you will be able to, well, obviously you'll be able to, they're each individually serialized, and I think they're nice. They're nice little notes, and they have an exchange rate that is above the spot price of gold. I think it's like $3 and some odd cents, but I don't know if I would necessarily stack them. They're not meant to be stacked. They're meant to be utilized. That's the sound of one. You're hearing it. You're hearing it in person, in concert. It's happening right now. You hear that? Press the number 1 if you can hear that. There we go. All right. Very good. Okay. Ah, yes, indeed. Very good. And we've got Gunmetal Blue. Says, to me, it's kind of frightening to know that many people are ignorant of gold and gold as money, even more so the ignorance of our depreciating fiat money system. With this ignorance, and we see a time with runaway inflation and depression, that is what will be the basis for a panic. For it will be then that the general public will realize that they have been robbed of the purchasing power, and sadly, in a way, their time they worked worked for. Yeah, and that's it. Time. The best currency is labor and time. Time is the biggest currency because that's what it takes. Time to earn money. Time to earn money to buy gold, and that's what you show. Your time is utilized as that made of work. But anyways, yes, indeed. I think gold backs, by the way, are also a good way to evangelize about precious metals. Yes, indeed, they sure are. Very nice. You can collect them for several different states if you want to collect them. Aussie Alchemist says, base metals still in the green and oil. I think either plunge team active or markets calling Fed bluff to raise rates with debt load. Yeah, they're in the green and oil, and I think it's sooner or later they're probably it's going to affect gold and silver going to go as well up too. But a lot of it is supply chain issues, and copper is probably in greater demand now, and plus with the supply chain issues, so many different things affecting them. It's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. Sure will. Yeah, well, that's right, Yukon. Health is your biggest asset for sure. time is your biggest currency, because if you don't have your health, you're not going to be able to really use time to work, at least as effectively. All right. Oh, I must have missed something then. Okay. So there must be something happening. Justin Trudeau has moved to a secret location. I must have been missing something in the news then. Wow. That's interesting. Wow. Richard Metcalf has been a member for 2 months. Thank you, Richard Metcalf. Appreciate that, sir. Welcome. Good to see you. Gold Maple is here, by the way. Good to see you. Hello, Silver Survivor. Good to see you. Let's move over here to the markets. What are they telling us now? And wow, it must be something going on in Canada. So gold is now down $1.80. So it's starting to snap back here a little bit, guys. So with silver, so much kind of what I had predicted is happening. The markets right out of the starting gate tend to be a little bit more wacky, more wild. But then they snap into reality again. They moved them a few days ago. Wonder what happened there. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay. So there's where the markets are. Oh, Justin Sartain. Justin Sartain, $5 super chat. I stack marijuana for my health. We know that THC has been proven to be an effective medicinal chemical in marijuana. Yes, indeed. Justin, very good. So let's do 5 push-ups for Justin Sartain. Let's make that happen here in just a moment. Yes, Richard Metcalf, thank you so much again, my friend, for being a channel member. It means a lot. And Jeff Reynolds is here. He's another channel. He's actually a representative. That means he sees some of the videos that I post early, a little bit early. Very good. And Crystal Kemp has been a channel member for almost a year now. Yes, indeed. Or maybe a little bit over. Not sure yet. I got to pull the trigger on my next gold coin purchase. All right. Very good. Always good to see Dove Season here. And I thought I saw CCT in here as well. Joker's Wild has become a channel member too. That's cool. Thank you, Joker's Wild. You were the man. All right. Let's go over here and do these few push-ups here. Let's see here. Let's make it happen, Captain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. 5 easy ones. We can do it. We can do it. James D. moved him because of the trucker strike. Okay. All right. Because of the trucker strike. But they weren't actually attacking the Capitol, his residence, were they? Truck convoy in Canada. Oh, it's at Parliament, less than a mile from the Royal Canadian Mint. Wow, okay, interesting. Thank you, Silver Heist. Man, okay. All right, let's see here. So there's where the markets are right now. Let's get back to these channel comments. We've got Caroline Quinn here. Let's see what Caroline has to say about this video on ignorance and gold. I'm going to get to that one here. Just a second. I think it's nearly impossible to convert the vast majority of ignorant, permanently juvenile-minded people out there. I've been trying for 7 long years to educate all the people I know that they are carrying monopoly money in their wallets. And this was before the massive printing going on over the past 2 years. I also saw the Mark Dice video and laughed out loud when every single young and older person he offered the choice between a gold coin and a $20 bill, and every single one of them chose a $20 bill. Amazing how dumb a world we live in. True. Exactly, Caroline. Thank you so much. CCT here is here and doing fake push-ups. By the way, we have the Great Sheep Network now here as well. And Ozzy Alchemist says, one of your universities did a study. Weed keeps the Rona away, kind of like World War Z. Yeah, I don't know if that I believe that, though. I don't know that I believe that. Yes, indeed. In fact, I pretty much know it's not true because I know somebody who smokes pot regularly, and he got the Rona pretty bad, pretty bad. Civil unrest, says James D. Okay. Wow. Okay, Semi-Far. Trudeau has abdicated. The truckers must demand diplomatic recognition as a rightful government of Canada. Jack Posobiec. All right, Sal, did you see the Sigma Pro is exposing a lot of 0.96 ASEs, all pre-type 2? Wow. 0.96 purity? Is that what it is? All right, MMA matchup quickly here from Colonic Stacker. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and bassist Mike Inez versus Godsmack frontman Sully Erna and any 4 male Democrat congressmen. I'm going to have to go with Mike Pompeo and Mike Inez. Yes, indeed. Definitely going to have to go with them. And it will be a 2-round knockout. It won't be a tap out. It'll be a 2-round knockout. Silver Wolverine, I think Nancy Pelosi needs to investigate the riots in Canada and put that sheep Liz Cheney on the job. There you go. It'll be funny if they could have jurisdiction there. It'd be great. Okay, very good. All right. Cybercurtain Twitcher. Certainly a good way to teach kids about the value of precious metals. Indeed, yes. Definitely. Thank you. SG says, the one who seeks knowledge are the ones who find it. Very true. Dan Berger says, happy YouTube birthday, Sal. Thank you, Dan Berger, who I think was in the chat here earlier. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. And let's see here. All right. Gold Maple says, the convoy supporters should be jailed. They are urinating on Canadian monuments in Ottawa, including Terry Fox, and blocking hospitals, preventing those patients with cancer and COVID. Yeah, well, I don't think they should be doing anything to block patients and stuff coming in for treatments, or they should not be desecrating monuments. If some of them are doing that, they should be arrested. You know, they should be, you know, civil, you know. But anyways, let's see here. And let's see here. All right, we've got, we got a stupid scammer here. I'm going to report this son of a biscuit. First I've got to hide him. And I'll get the next one here. Steve Bastion. Thanks, Sal. I've been a stacker for quite some time. I find it almost humorous when I try to explain the value of gold and silver to people. They look at me like I have 2 heads. Oh, well, more for you and me. That's right. I mean, it's sad. It really is sad. Some people don't get it. Very good. And where are we at? 143 Druid. Sal's coin library, disgusting. All right, my library is disgusting. Interesting. Okay. Lance Subberry. I just found out at $49 isn't backed by dog. I just found out at $49 isn't backed by dog crap. I don't get that comment at all. I'm trying to make sense of it. I don't understand it. But anyways. All right. And Silver Honda says, happy 9th anniversary, Sal. Love your channel. Learned a lot over the years. Well, thank you, Silver Honda. I appreciate that, sir. Appreciate it very much. New Silver Stacker is here saying hello. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. And the Patriotic One has a good comment here. Let's see what he's got to say. And where are we at? He says, when it comes to gold, I've definitely got a fever, and the only cure is more gold. Definitely takes up a lot less room in a vault. That's very true. One of the reasons why I started stacking it, too. It becomes a better hedge these days anyway. And that's really true. It moves more volatile, less wildly than silver does. Not that I'm against silver, but I'm just saying, love the interactive nature of the channel and the discussion it generates. Invaluable to the stacker community. Well, thank you, the Patriotic One, and I'm honored that you're here and appreciate you being a part of it. Hello, Maria Chen is here. Good to see you. Welcome, and good to see NJ Shore Greek. Thank NJ Shore Greek. Thank you so much. And we appreciate Mark B as well. Hello, Mark B. Glad you're here. Mainstream media is one of the enemies of the people. That's right. Exactly. Sure is. Neil Hahn says buy silver and platinum. And I would say add gold to that list too. Very good. All right. Very good. Silversmith says WKRP in Cincinnati disc jockey just died as Cincinnati goes to the Super Bowl. And that is Johnny Fever. Yes, indeed. And he was actually a real DJ. He was a real DJ and got the gig at WKRP and basically his character was based off real life. Pretty wild indeed. Alan Gold. Actually, Alan Gold, I did not take the jab to keep my job. That's fake news. I took the jab voluntarily. So you can't call me spineless, that's for sure. Yes, indeed. I stand by my principles, unlike you, who waver in even your political views, just to because you have no spine, you have no moral fortitude whatsoever. You're just a troll, a hapless troll that has dingleberries hanging off your butt hairs, and you have problems with wiping. And I know you still wet the bed, which is unfortunate, but that's another story. Let's see here. All right, very good. And Silver and More Stacker Anthony says our government and the school system has done a great job of keeping people ignorant to the value of gold and silver in its history. Learning about gold and silver is almost like learning a trade from those who know. There you go. Yes, indeed. Oh, James D has just become an honorary citizen. Thank you, James D. I appreciate you, sir. Wow, very kind of you indeed. Yes, indeed. Freedom Stacker with another $5 super chat. Oh, man, you are awesome, my friend. Appreciate it. So here we go. Let's go. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much, Richard Metcalf. Have a good evening, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Let's knock out 5 more push-ups for Freedom Stacker. All right. Dr. Vaughn, is that really true? Did he actually retire? Is it official now? Because I've heard both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've heard it's not official yet. His dad said he didn't retire, but I haven't checked the news yesterday. But and I also missed the Trump rally too. I didn't see that yesterday either, but I want to watch that. Go back and watch a replay of the Trump rally. And very good. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. James, thank you so much for being a channel member. And thank you again, Freedom Stacker. You guys are wonderful. Appreciate you so much. Let me take care of this scammer. Very good. All right, we've got it. Let's see here. All right, nice. Dr. Vaughn, yeah, feeling a little bit better. Still have a little bit of residual cough from time to time and that kind of jazz, but otherwise, let's see what the markets are doing here now. Look at this, folks. Starting to normalize a little bit, but they're still down slightly. Gold down $1.60. Silver down 6 cents. Platinum is down $3. Palladium down 14. Okay, very good. All right, very good. All right, we're going to remove that comment. Alan Gold. Yeah, let's refrain from calling my other members here idiots. You can call me whatever name you want, Alan Gold, but don't call my other members here idiots. All right, very good. Freedom Stacker just watched Trump rallying on Rumble. Okay, cool. All right, I have to check it out. Thank you so much. Hello, Zephiel. Good to see you. Good to see you indeed. All right. Our politicians are corrupt. Indeed, they are. Yes, indeed. They are corrupt. Colonic Stacker says, I have been growing a decent beard with white chin, thinking of taking a pic of James Hetfield to barber and having a trim like that. There you go. All right. You should do it. You should do it. Yes, indeed. Very good. Okay. Oh, James Hetfield. Get a James Hetfield beard. All right. Stone Arranger says here in this comment, what is he saying here? I joined the Silver Stacking Club yesterday and bought 2 2018 5-ounce Perth Mint Kookaburras for $3.49 each. I don't think they make 5-ounce Kookaburras. Does anybody? I don't think they make 5-ounce Kookaburras. It must be something else. For $3.49 each. I'd appreciate your opinion on this, please. I intend to keep them for the long term. Hopefully make a profit down the track. Is this a wise choice in your opinion? Or should I stack smaller weights? Not looking for financial advice, just an opinion. Well, thank you, my friend Chris. I appreciate that, sir. I would say any kind of premiums you pay on collectible bullion, understand that you may not get those premiums back ever. I learned that the hard way for some stuff that I tried to sell that was very, very hot at the time when I bought them. If you enjoy them, then keep them and hold on to them. But understand that as spot price rises and collector value depreciates, you're working against each other with those, especially if you intend to keep them for a long time. Look at mintage, look at demand, look at the long-term trends for stuff like that. Typically, they don't perform very well. The modern collectible stuff, even for some of the Lunar Series stuff, they typically don't. But your better bets are there, probably. But anyways, very good. Yes, indeed, Mike Warren, you're right. The subscribers, the viewers are very intelligent, for sure. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so I think it is a 5-ounce lunar he was talking about. That's right. And I don't even know if some of those are, I don't know if some of those are still worth. I'd have to look at the market. I'm not up to snuff with all of that stuff, but my guess is some of those are not showing in much value these days. Frank Chase, I wish he would give me the opportunity to exchange something for the gold maple leaf. Happy 9-year broadcasting anniversary. Best regards. Thank you, Frank Chase. Yes, indeed. Oh, I'd love to be there if he offered that to me. All right. All right, let's move on up here. Rich Peterson, what do you think about placer gold, accumulation melt, or bartering aspect of the raw gold before it's cast into ingots and coins? Do you even own an amount of it, or do you prefer the mass production and end results from it? I prefer the end result, because a lot of that placer gold and all that raw gold, you really don't know the purity of it unless you have something that authenticates it. I do have one of the little nuggets that came with a Kookaburra set, and it's really neat. But the thing is how do you know it's real gold? The same thing with anything that's I mean, this is, I pretty much put some of that kind of stuff in the same lines as like poured silver. Poured silver is something that most local coin shops, they won't even touch it because they don't know where it comes from unless it's stamped with a big name, like Jaeger poured silver or NK bars or something like that, or and even those, some of those, they're not going to give you. You're not going to get the premiums back on that stuff. I mean, it's fun to have. So I would probably avoid placer gold unless you get plenty of documentation that what you have is genuine. All right, very good. Very good to see you. James Smith, good to see you. Keep stacking. Happy anniversary. Thank you, James Smith. He's been a member for 4 months. Good to see you. Welcome. Think for Yourself is here. Hello. Dickie Dunn is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Big Red Bullion, still with us. Thank you, my friend. And let's see here. And, okay, very good. And we've got a Slayer Stacker is chiming in here. We're going to take a look at the markets and see what they're doing here and momentarily. Stick with us, folks. Thank you for being here, one and all. This story hits home for me. I live about 30 minutes from the town of Princeton, West Virginia. It's cool to hear that a coin shop close to home would do such a great thing for this student. I hope this act of kindness will start her into collecting gold and even silver. I hope so too, Slayer Stacker, and I hope you will go to that coin shop because it has a very strange name. I would love to know what it's about if you get a chance to go. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Slayer Stacker. Appreciate it. Yes, indeed. The Micmac 88. Hey, they're good to see you, the Micmac 88. He says, this is why I always favor gold. There's a reason why countries and banks store gold. That's right, exactly. And if the central banks can do it, I think it's a good idea for us to do it as well. Very good. The buttons fell out of Mark B's cell phone. James D., any recommendations on what fractional gold to stack? Yes, I did a whole video. Actually, I've done 2 videos about that very thing. The best fractional gold to stack for the lowest premium is what I would do, and it's that Mexican gold. Get the Mexican gold. In other words, the dos in Dulce Media pesos, and even the 20 pesos and the 5 pesos. That's the cheapest fractional gold you can buy on the market, typically. Even now it is. Very good. Hello, Sotos Monedas. Buenas noches. Good to see you. Mark the Silver Shark. I'm in West Virginia, but far away from Princeton. Let me guess where Mark the Silver Shark's from. I'm going to guess he is from Beckley. Beckley. Is he from Beckley? Perhaps he is from, let's see here. Maybe not from Beckley. Perhaps he is from Elkins, West Virginia. If he's not from Elkins, I'm going to guess perhaps maybe somewhere down in McDowell County, maybe the very south. All right. Alan Gold is going to start a Sal GoFundMe, coffin so GoFundMe. Okay. Please don't do that. All right, very good. And we've got, let's see here. Am I close to where he's living at? Let's see here. All right. Or maybe Wheeling. Maybe he's from Wheeling. Big Red Bullion has made a few chess sets, but different styles. That's cool. That's cool, Big Red Bullion. Hello, Mississippi Sun. Good to see you. Hablas un poquito. Habla español. Vamos a la estación de ferrocarril. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Hello, Sterling Cannabis. Good to see you. Sterling Cannabis says here, Mexican gold used to have cheap premiums, but not so true anymore. Okay, so they have gone up. All right, so I'm a little out of date on that. Yes, indeed. Well, I would say probably 10th ounce eagles from, and quarter ounce eagles from Monument Metals. They tend to have the cheaper prices. Do shop around for that stuff. Yes, indeed. Hello, Doctor Who. Good to see you. Kevin Bounds is from Michigan. All right, let's see here. All right, American Supertramp says, so Russia has oil, a pipeline deliver, and a fair amount of gold, and Creepy Joe is going to pit make-believe sanctions. Ukrainians not concerned with a minor incursion, but the fake news media is pushing Russian aggression. Yeah, it's anybody's guess as to what will happen, but all that troop deployment is there. More likely it's going to happen. Roger Inglekin, this is quite informative, and I learned quite a bit. Thank you. This is on my milk spot video. What causes milk spots? Okay. And Matt Milad DB8 says, when times are good for oil, they buy gold. When times are bad, they sell. Yep. That's right. That's true. And that's what happened in 2014. They sold a bunch of gold. But I think there's something this time. I think they're buying more for other reasons. Greetings from Minnesota. Hello, Twin Cities Sacker. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad you're here. Silver Heist, the great Silver Heist says, if the Russian natural gas starts to flow through the future European pipeline, then Russian gold reserves will really go up. Very true. You're right. Well, you're exactly right. Colonic Stacker, the satanic proselytizing of Behemoth ends as soon as the tour plane enters the airspace of the Russian Federation. It'll be very interesting to see what happens with that. More likely, they'll flow under the radar. But anyways, let's see here. And let's see here. So there we go. Thank you, Colonic Stacker. All right, let's see what the metals markets are doing now. Look at this, folks. Down slightly. They were down much more earlier. Typically, that's what happens. Gold down $2, $17.90 and 60 cents. Silver down 7 cents now, $22.49. Some people are saying we might see $20 silver soon. And let's see here. Platinum down 3, palladium down 14. Death Proof Bum, good to see you. Good to see you. Dan Berger, I'm from Michigan. It hurt when Sal almost said Matt Millen just then. Oh, man. All right. Ooh, Big Red Bullion's goal is to add 5 ounces of gold to my stack in 2022. I hope you can make it, my friend. I know you can. Yes, indeed. Appreciate it. All right. Let's go back to the channel comments. Hello, Cheetah Kid. Welcome. Good to see Rocky Superstar. Welcome. Good to see you. Richard Metcalf. Putin is one smart cookie. Cold, calculating, and willing to take advantage of any weakness he sees to further his ambition to expand Russian territory to what it was during the CCCP days. Biden is far from his intellectual equal. Gold is another one of the tools in the toolbox. The West had better wake up, for this is going to play out just like Germany in the 1930s. Yep, I tell you, it's crazy what's going on there. It's pretty brazen and out in the open right now. All right, let's see here. Silver bean counter. Those Russians can stack. Stack like a Russian, baby. Yes, indeed. Stack like a Russian instead of stack like an Egyptian, right? JM, thanks for the update, Sal. Putin is no dummy. That's right, he sure isn't. You're exactly right. Fully charged, DIY. I want to break away from the dollar too. I'm tired of the manipulation. Gold is king. There you go. When we hold gold in our stack, essentially, it's in a way we are declaring independence from the powers that be. Pay attention. Tucson Bubba has an answer for you. All right. Where's the answer? Looking for it. All right, let's see here. Answer to what? Let's see. All right. CCT, now that's what you call gold stacking. Yes, indeed. It sure is. That is some stacking. Putin for war crimes. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Chocolate bar super chat. I didn't see that. No, I must not have seen it, Tucson Bubba. The super chats pop out right quickly. Maybe I did see it. If you've super chatted once, I did see it. Thank you for that. But if you type my name out, and I'll more likely will see it. Now, I don't all the time see those, but if you want to try to get my attention, you can do that or super chat, one of the two. I usually do see the super chats. They really stand out. Let's see here. Bassini, China have started to trial run on digital yuan used in the 2022 Winter Olympics. When the D-yuan is running smoothly, China may announce the D-yuan is backed by gold to give intrinsic value over fiat currency. When this happens, D-yuan will become the world's reserve currency versus the US dollar. Gold will fly over fiat currency. It's a possibility, but I kind of doubt it. Because will people trust that it's actually backed by gold coming out of China, which has been pretty elusive for their central bank holdings? Yes, indeed. They've been very elusive with their central bank holdings of gold are. Bunny Mustard. They're going to attempt to call the U.S. Treasury's bluff. They're going to showcase all their gold and then the goat us into admitting that there's no moolah in Fort Knox. Yes, indeed. Well, I know a lot of people don't believe it's actually there. All right. I'm still looking for this Tucson Bubba comment. Let's see here. Now, let's see. Press 1 if you have a Ring camera. Yes, indeed. And Kevin W. says, after my buy of gold Saturday from my LCD, so does mine. All right. There you go. Good job. Increasing your holdings. Way to go. Joker's Wild says, seems to me the new trend all countries seem to be stockpiling gold. Gold-backed money again. One world monetary system. You can see Putin's knuckles are turning white holding that bar. Some weight right there. Sure is. Gold is very dense and heavy. Yes, indeed. Tucson Bubba, you can sell gold nuggets to a dealer with an XRF analyzer. I did it all the time. Big nuggets command a high premium over spot. Yes, if you have genuine nuggets and you're a collector, they definitely do well. I think the placer gold is much smaller little flakes, though, from what I understand. But yeah, the bigger nuggets definitely do. If they have the tools to test it, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. All right, very good. And Silver King says, Russians are always up to something. Very nicely done video, my friend. Thank you, sir. Yes, indeed. All right, Sterling Cannabis, what happened to my comment? I don't know, Sterling Cannabis. One thing you will know, for those of you who know me, although one person accused me of doing this, and he doesn't come around anymore, but that's his own decision, but I never delete people's comments. So if you ever see a comment go away, especially if you're a regular commenter, but very rarely, the only comments I will delete if it's an incessant troll that continues to hound and insult my viewers or me over and over and over again. Otherwise, I let all the comments go. You can say whatever you want. So more likely YouTube probably had deleted it or hid it, or it went into the spam folder, held for review, which I always check that and reprove stuff. Let's see here. Justin Sartain, I wonder if bullion sales have gone down after the King Gold fake bullion scandal from the Chinese government mint. I don't know. I think I vaguely remember that King Gold fake bullion scandal. That's been a few years, though, hasn't it been? But bullion sales have actually gone up. I think they've gone up. Let's see here. All right. Yes, indeed. And even though gold did lose some last year, it did hold up better than other precious metals, as Think for Yourself rightfully stated there. That's right. It was down like 3%, but it actually did much better than all the other precious metals, actually, including palladium. But palladium was started up from a very, very high position and moved down. All right, let's see here. Yeah, well, yeah, and scammers comments. That's right, JM. Yeah, scammers comments get deleted, and good moderators like JM delete the scammer comments. But I have a strict policy to let people say whatever they want to say, like what DS just said here. Oh, well, oh yeah, I thought he was talking about something else. I thought he was talking about something else, but thank you. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see. All right, Maz Def Fiero says, that's the same look I have on my face when I'm holding mine. There you go. That's a big bar right there. A big old bar. Big old bar. Timothy Thompson says, now we understand why Russia has been buying so much gold. The Russian ruble will crater if war starts. Having huge gold reserves buys Russia time and more economic stability. That picture of Putin holding a gold bar looks like a scene from the James Bond movie. Sure does. Peach Still Attack says, great conversation video. Thumbs up. Yes, sir. I too love my gold and silver. Very good. Yes, indeed. Appreciate it. And we've got Dimitri K says, anyone who understands the end game of dollar, both as reserve currency and just plain fiat, would be stacking gold. Yes, indeed. And because the dollar's not going to, here's the thing, folks, the dollar is not going to collapse. No way, no how. It's not going to happen. I almost bet my life on it. It's not going to collapse. They're in the process of resetting it. It's going to be revalued, and it's going to reinvent itself just like it did in 1971 and in 1973. In 1971, Nixon closed the gold window, but the dollar still remained. That was under threat. And then in 1973, Henry Kissinger stepped in, made a deal with the Saudis, and then we had the petrodollar. We've been living on the petrodollar. Now we're moving more towards these central bank digital currencies, and that's where it's going. They will not let it collapse. It's not going to happen. It's a pipe dream. The dollar is king and will continue to be king, even after it gets reset. That's the thing people don't understand. Does that mean we should not be stacking gold and silver? No. Does that mean that the dollar is sound money? No. Look at Gresham's Law. What does Gresham's Law refer to both as bad money drives out good money, or good money drives out bad money? Either way, they're both money. And that's the key. That's the key, folks. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right, let's see here. Welcome. Middle Cove Motors is here having some breakfast. Good to see you. I'm slurping my way through this live stream. Let's see here. And the enslavement of Western civilization. It's an Elvis Presley coin. Yes, indeed. And they've always do a horrible job at, I've not really seen any really good, I mean, some of them are better than others, but there's not been a really good representation of Trump on our coins. NG Coins, like 5, and a very great and perfect as always. Thank you, NG Coins. Appreciate it. And Dorian Nationalist says, fake coin for a fake president. Zio Don was such a letdown. Glad he didn't get my vote twice. And there you go. So see there, here's somebody who I greatly disagree with, but I welcome his comment and his viewpoint. You know, it's one of those things. That's just it, folks. You got to have a thick skin, especially in politics and what have you. And people are free to post what they want. Yes, indeed. All right. Tinfoil hat. I saw this and read the ad and was like, no one gives out free silver. It was only like $15 shipping. Knew something was wrong. That's right. Exactly. And Mark B says, Hillary did it. Just blame Hillary. Yes, indeed. Big old deplorable Hillary. And Larry says, thanks, Sal, for the heads up. Also, you find a lot on these ads. They say 999 silver 1 ounce, but if you read close, it's coded with 999 silver. That's right. Only coded. James, I bet Putin didn't have to fill out a 1099 to get that kilo bar. That's right. He did not. Exactly. Very good. And Silversmith, but if Fort Knox is empty, the dollar will collapse. I don't know. If by some chance Fort Knox was empty, which I doubt it is, I believe that gold is actually there. Because the thing is if it's empty, they've propped up the Federal Reserve and the dollar without gold since since 1944 for all intents and purposes, since Bretton Woods Agreement. I don't think it'll matter. Look at Canada. Canada sold all their gold and their dollar is still going on. Let's see here. Thank you, Silver Wolverine. That's a good question. Think for yourself. Do we really have a president? I think we've got a puppet. I think we got an old man that can barely put two sentences together. And I'm not the most articulate person, but good grief, it's pitiful. It's crazy. And we also don't really have a VP either. She's a mess. And it's insanity. It's crazy. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. Old Kamala Harris. Good grief. She's almost scarier than Biden. Tim Gibson. Oh no. Salivation, say it isn't so. Say it isn't so, but it is, believe it or not. And Real Truth Living says, I once got a real quarter with a colorized Obama head on it. I spent it and was lucky enough to get my full 25 cents value out of it. All right. Interesting. Wow. Crazy. I don't like when they do that, when they paint pictures on silver eagles and they colorize them like that. Very tacky. Very tacky stuff. Oh, man. All right. So here we go. We've got the markets. Now gold is down a little bit more now. 1789 and 50. Silver is going down a bit more. Now remember, at the top of the hour, here in a few minutes, we're going to look at the charts and see exactly how it's been performing over the last hour. But silver's now down 11 cents, folks. And again, look at this. This is typically the case. When gold rises, silver tends to rise more. It tends to outperform gold on the way up. However, on the flip side, this is a testimony to the great volatility of silver. When gold falls, silver tends to fall even more. So that is something silver stackers need to keep in mind about the volatility, about all that. Very good. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? Eli says, I still have my really nice 2016 Trump 1 ounce silver coins. Yeah, there's some of them that were pretty good. The ones that Silver Wolverine showed, I actually do finally have one of those, and it's pretty good. I like that. The profile view of it. You don't see many of those very good renditions there. But Henri Codger says, Facebook is full of scam sites. If you report them to FB, they never get back to you. That's right, exactly. They never do. But they got their fact checkers out there on top of everything. It's insanity. Burn me once, shame on you. Burn me twice, shame on me. That's right. Do your due diligence. Silversmith, Russia and Ukraine are all about you forgetting Afghanistan and our southern border. That's right, exactly. Yep, that's true. Okay. It's crazy. Stickers on collectible silver bullion coins. That's really what it amounts to. Those little painted bullion coins, they, like American Silver Eagles, they'll put like this painted design on them of something totally unrelated. You can see the relief of the silver eagle underneath. You want to talk about super tacky? That is the worst thing. I hate that crap. Actually, worse. Crazy. All right, let's see here. Good crowd here tonight. Appreciate you guys. We're getting close to 100 thumbs up, too. Nice. Appreciate you. Rocky Superstar. Sal, it's on the internet. It has to be true. That's right. Silver Surfer has endorsed this silver coin. All right. Yes, indeed. It's got to be true. You got to... It's so much fake news everywhere. It's crazy. Silver Surfer. It's no big secret that Donald Trump is no big fan of cryptocurrencies. That's right. There you go. Chuck and Plata. Nothing new here. Kicking silver when it's down and blame Trump for all the fake strikes with his name or effigy on them. Slurp on sale. We're going to slurp on. Yes, indeed, we shall. And let's do this and see what people are saying here on the chat side. Silver Wolverine, about to start driving. I will be listening. All right, very good. Thank you, Silver Wolverine. Always appreciate Silver Wolverine. He's been a long-time follower of the channel and has his great channel too. Silver Wolverine, check him out. He does a lot of the great U.S. Mint news and happenings and good stuff. He also talks about other stuff with relation to precious metals and good stuff over at Silver Wolverine's channel. Yes, indeed. Maria Chin, buy ramen noodles and prepare. Think for yourself. Peanut round actually have stickers on them. Peanuts rounds. Wow. Is that the one that AppMex has exclusives on? I know some of those things. It's crazy. Wow. Yeah. Highfalutin sticker stacking. Yeah. Yeah. I don't care who sells it. I don't care if it's a major mint that puts them on there. Any kind of stickers. And you know, there's some colorized coins that I think are okay. But generally, I'm not even a big fan of colorized coins, and especially if it's colorized on a secondary market where they raise these big premiums on it. But the thing is, you know, it's all about marketing. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be wary of some of the marketing strategies and tactics out there. You know, I mean, but that's everywhere. That's for anything. You know, I mean, it's just, you know, is it worth what you're paying? If you're really a collector of some things, then it's fine. Like anything from high premium silver to packaging on products and stuff like that. If you're a collector and you understand the premiums you're paying and are okay with it, and probably you won't get them back. I'll give you, for instance, I bought very high premium silver coins in 2014. They were hot coins. I did unboxing videos of them, talked about them on this channel, and they went up in price big time for a brief amount of time. But then the bottom dropped out of them. Why? Because people forgot about them. People forgot about these coins. And a part of me was like, okay, this very well could happen, but I didn't think they'd fall as much. I didn't think they would drop as much as they did, but they did. They fell pretty hard, and I ended up selling them for less than what I paid for them. Hey, that's just a lesson you learn. Lesson you learn. Oh, Spectacular did a video on him. Took a blowtorch and melted the sticker off. Wow, I'll have to check that out. That's crazy. Spectacular did a video about the stickers. He even burnt one off and it was just plain silver around underneath. Wow. Well, I did a video about the Mint ID. Had one of those NFC chips on it or whatever, and that's just a sticker too. It just pops right out. You can just flip it right off there. And yeah, that's kind of and to me that's really not it's not an effective way to have the security on your bullion. But yeah, wow, the stickers just come right off. That's crazy. Oh my goodness gracious. I'll have to check that video out from Spectacular. All right. So there's where the metals are. Let's take a look at the charts and see how they've been flowing over the last hour. So as you can see here, folks, typically what happens is the markets react out of the starting gate rather wildly. And you can see gold dropped and then recovered and then hung out for a while. And now here we are an hour later, almost exactly an hour later, and it's now back down to where it was at the beginning of the night. So there it is for gold, down a little bit here as we move forward on this live stream. Look at that, crazy. This market watch, gold dropping, silver dropping too. There's silver, much kind of the same thing. Pretty big drop. It tried to recover. Now it's down again and it's trying to recover from its latest dip to kind of where it was. Showing a little bit of resistance right down here. We're looking at bid price. These charts are always in bid price, just under $22.40. It's crazy. All right, very good. And where are we at? CCT, yes, I did a video on the RFID coin and the company that produces them even commented on. Okay, very good. Yes, indeed. Yes, and we both did videos on it. I actually took the sticker off of mine, or took the little, yeah, because it's a sticker. I mean, it's an RFID. It's not an RFID. It's an near field communication NFC chip that's on it, but it's a sticker. You can just pull it right off of there. It's crazy. Yes, indeed. Okay, very good. So there's Palladium is making a little bit of. Oh no, that's the New York market there. Never mind. All right, let's get back to the channel comments. Rocor says, "Dang that China." That's right, Rocor, the China. All right, have a good one, Joker's Wild. I appreciate you being here. Yes, indeed, Joker's Wild. Thanks so much for popping in, my friend, and being a channel member, too. Appreciate you so much. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. Cybercurtain Twitcher, does someone mention fake? Did someone mention fake? Yes, indeed, we sure did. A9 says, my neodymium magnet also turned out to be fake. Oh, my goodness. Now, that's not good. Okay. Catherine Lee, I love my legit coins. The Brandon coins are made out of lies and false promises, so avoid those fakes as you avoid your fake news. All right, so I think she disagrees with me on politics. That's okay. Okay, and Joker's Wild says, thanks, Sal. I was going to buy a Trump coin, but I'm not going to buy one from anywhere now. It's amazing what people try and get away with. Yes, well, you can probably get one from Disney Coins. I think they make them, and but yes, indeed. If you get them from a reputable bullion dealer, you can probably find some good ones. All right, and we have James here inside the chat. Thoughts on buying a series of bars? I have a few of the Germania bars and Scottsdale Mint bars. Thinking of getting one of each weight, 100 gram, 5 ounce, 250 grams, and a kilo. Yes, yeah, I think if you're a collector, that's fine. For sure, I think that's wonderful. I like to collect that kind of way too, get different sizes. And actually, I would love to get the Germania bars with the different sizes. Would love to. So yeah, but I would do that just for the collector aspect of it. And I think that's fine, a series as a collector. But usually those larger bars are a little bit more difficult to liquidate. But yes, indeed. But yeah, if you're just stacking it, yeah, no problem. For fun and as a collection. A Guy Shipman, no, I must have missed it. If you type my name out, it'll turn red and I'll see it. It's a lot to keep up with the chat. I'm trying my best, so I apologize. Sometimes if you're addressing me, your best bet is to type my name out so that I can see it, and it turns red without a space. All right. Cybercurtain Twitcher, it's been a great pleasure helping our community avoid fake silver with my slides over the past 7 years, and thanks to all those who have sent me the fakes they have discovered to use in my videos. Very good, CCT. ASL AGL, silver, gold, and coffee. Yes, indeed. That's right, that's right. And Silver Wolverine just sold me a monster box. All right. That's funny. All right, let's see here. And let's see here. Cantankerous Chris, fake coin for a fake person. Spot on. So see. All right, very good. JM says, I like how this video raised awareness of the challenges we face with scammers and fakes. Even better, this video provided an awesome way to prevent getting scammed by fakes. Great job, Sal and CCT. Thank you, JM. Appreciate that so much. All right, very good. Michael Hatzinicolis, great video, brother, and keep stacking gold, silver, and supplies. Yes, indeed. We'll try our best. That's the way to do it. And Broken Dad says, I think this type of scam has gone on for years. There's a plated buffalo nickel for sale on TV. It has so little gold it cannot be recovered. Greed and ignorance are the root causes of these scams. You got to be careful. Got to be careful. All right. And we've got Cantankerous Chris. It would be predictable if it comes to pass that he had something to do with the manufacturing and marketing of them. But it's not what happened. It's not that. Let's see. Let's look at the markets now. What are they telling us now? Gold down $2.20 now. Silver down 8 cents. So just kind of hanging out, but definitely in down territory. Yes, indeed. And platinum down $3 and palladium down $12. Very, very good. All right, let's see here. Hello, Truthful Troll. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. And so there's where the markets are now. All right, we'll get back to there momentarily. See what they're doing. The irony of a Donald Trump coin being a scam. So he's not a fan of the president either, former president. Louis Trade says, the pocket pinger is great as well, Sal. Your video with Farshad was great and very helpful. Love the sounds that roll coins make. I do too. And you can really get a good ping out of those pocket pingers indeed. A dissident aggressor. Cyber Curtain Twitcher has his eye on you. That he does. He sure does. Excellent trabajo. Thank you, Hobby Numismatico. Appreciate it. Very kindly. And let's see here. Billy Bob, good to see you. Vintage Engelhard bars. Serial number sensitive, or do they have a reasonably consistent premium for the 1 ounce gold bar? I don't know. It just depends. If you look at the niche market for some of those bars, especially the Engelhard has a niche market. Some people are greatly sought after some of those things. And I'm not too much as familiar with the gold Engelhard bars, but yes, indeed. But good stuff over there. Love Engelhard. And I'm sure their gold bars are fairly rare. Stephen Van Meter's recent video. He hates silver and gold are going to crash hard. I don't have no idea who Stephen Van Meter is. I have no clue who that is. He hates silver and gold, so probably why I don't know who he is. Let's see here. No polls tonight so far. Let's see here. And let's see here. Let me see here. What is a poll here? Oh, what am I? I'm trying to think of what a good poll question to be. Jeff Reynolds, the scammers don't call me on a Sunday night. I wish they would. I might try to call this one dude back, though. I've got his number. I might try to call him quick here. We'll try it. Let me think here. Let me think of a good poll question. I got one. I'm writing it down right now. Just takes me a while to type. I'm not the best typer in the world. I hate typing. There we go. 2 answers. What do you think about this question? All right. What do you think about that question? What's the lowest price silver will go? If it continues to fall, you know, that is if you think, you know, it's going to continue to fall. So if you think it's going to go up from here, obviously, then you there's no, probably don't want to participate in that poll. But anyways. Tucson Bubba says, most of these coins tell you they are plated. What concerns me now is how everyday people just dump tons of money into things they don't understand. And that's exactly right. You got to put some responsibility on some people, too. I could criticize the sellers, but you can't ignore the buyer's ignorance as well. Broken Dad is correct. The crap has been peddled for decades. They're ignorant, and the greedy are their target audience. Don't be either. Exactly right. Well, and I don't know what the marketing campaign looks like, but considering that there were fake tweets and how it was kind of hyped up, my guess is they probably said it was real silver. But anyway, it's very, very good. All right. All right, let's see here. Got a super chat. Oh my goodness gracious, I did. Whoa. How did I miss that? Oh, JM, thank you. Here's a slurp challenge for you. Can you slurp your coffee in stereo for 10 full seconds? JM, all right, let me try it. JM, thank you so much. Dang, I'm sorry, a lot going on. I should not have missed that. Thank you, Jonathan, for letting me know. JM, let's try it. I have just enough coffee here. All right, here we go. Time me. Here we go. Let me get this thing ready. 10 full seconds in stereo. Put your headphones on. Here we go. I think I exceeded 10 seconds there. What do you think? Oh, that was good. And I think there was very minimal backwash on that, too. Very minimal backwash. Very good. All right. Appreciate you guys being here. Let's take a look at the markets. Wow, what a night here. Gold is still down $2.40. Thank you again, JM, for that. I appreciate that super chat. Very kind of you indeed. In fact, I haven't looked to see about the PayPal. Sometimes I get a PayPal challenge, but yes, indeed. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Oh, I got Big Red Bullion's email. Thank you. I will check that out here after I'm done and respond to you. Thank you, sir, for the email. I did get it. Appreciate it. All right. And so there's where the markets are. Look at that. Gold down $2.40. So it's stabilizing at around between $2.40 to about $3 for gold. And silver is anywhere between 6 and 8 and 10 cents. Sometimes 11 cents, but $22.50 now. I've not tried the French coffee yet. In fact, you know what? I've got it right here. I need to get this stuff in the pot, you know. Yes, indeed. I need to do that. I will. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Has wine in his bowl. All right, there you go. Truthful Droll has wine in his bowl. I refuse to take a poll, as I believe in a third option, well over 22. All right, okay. Yes, I didn't put anything. For those who think it's going to go down, that's what the poll is geared more toward, I guess. I guess if it's going to fall, let me put it to you this way. I probably should have said, if silver is going to fall, what's the lowest price it will go? And so far, 65% of you say below 22, but above 20, or 35% say below 20. Okay, very good. All right. All right. Freedom Stacker showed up for the donuts, but only got the holes. There you go. That's right. Okay. And where are we at? Andy Resnick. You can fool some of the people all of the time. Let me get this here. We have it. You can fool some of the people all the time, and those are the ones you want to concentrate on. I wonder how many scams per cubic day are invented. These folks really hard to rob people. You can be sure this bunch has already moved on to the next abomination. Heck, they probably have scams on back order. The slide looks great, and I bet the coins have a good time too. Indeed, that's right, indeed. HVAC is here, waving to us. Hello, good to see you. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, indeed. Jamie Foxx is here. He's late, but he's here. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. You guys are awesome. Very good. All right. And let's see here. Silver Patriot says scammers try to take advantage of you any way they can. They sure do. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Ftra 1987. Thank you for the heads up. Thank you, Fitra. Appreciate it. Thank you for sharing this video with us, Silver King, and I appreciate you watching. It means a lot. He's watched over 2,000 of my videos now, and he's a relatively new watcher of the channel. Crazy, crazy. Hello, Hoosier Stacker is here. Welcome, sir. Welcome, Hoosier Stacker. Let's refresh these comments here, see what we've got, and then we'll check the markets out. A few more comments popped in here since we started streaming. Let's do a few from back in the day. The kilo gold coin worth millions stolen. Would gladly store it for the thieves. Yes, indeed, we'll take it. Let's melt it down by now. Coin Hunter says, wow on this. Coin Hunter, that's crazy to think that it was stolen. Something that big, but it happened. Unlucky says the Silver Fist. We've not seen the Silver Fist in a while. Good to see you. Silver coins and Russian. This is just a bomb. Yes, indeed. Crazy, crazy, crazy what happened there. They took DCK Matrix's coin. It was his coin, and they took it. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Silver King, very nice video. Thanks for sharing. Venezuela currency collapse proves silver prevails. And we've got Big Open, maybe. Yes. Coin dealer. Yes, indeed. Well, the Big Open is actually a big blunder. They're down. Down in price. Down in price they are indeed. Gold is now down $3.10. Silver is down 9 cents. It keeps fluctuating, but they're down, down, down. Hello, Steel Ringer is here. Good to see Steel Ringer. Ah, yes, indeed. Good to see you. Dale Val is here. Welcome. And let's refresh this again. Look at that. Everything is down a bit. Ken Huang Tai. Governments don't want the people to be financially literate. And they do not. That's for sure. Ozzy Alchemist. Ignorance just equals uneducated. Up to us to plant the knowledge and seed and see if it grows. In genuine interest. That's right, exactly. And I encourage people to do their own due diligence on precious metals. And even the things that I say, do not trust. Do your research, see if it bears out to be the truth. 2is1 is here. 2is1 did his debut live stream on Friday night. And it was an awesome time. And right out of the starting gate, everybody piled on. Good stuff over there on 2is1 channel. Great job with your first live stream, sir. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. John Belay says, thanks for the link to the CCT test ramp. Think I'll get Zebrano wood version. Classy look to it. Thanks for the post out. Well, thank you, John. You will not be disappointed. They're very well crafted. Good stuff. Good stuff. Very good. Well, you did quite well, 2is1. Yes, indeed. And you showed some really cool knives on your live stream, too. It was amazing. Good stuff over there. Yes, indeed. Yes, thank you, John Belay. Hey, and I'm honored that you took the time to comment, sir. So, John, kudos to you, brother. And I hope you enjoy your CCT slide. I think you'll enjoy it. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. All right, let's move on up here. We've got Jeff Reynolds says, great video, Sal. It's a buyer beware market, and people need to do their homework before buying from sketchy websites. Stay with big bullion dealers. They test everything that goes in and out to ensure you are buying the real McCoy. And not only that, but even some of the legitimate bullion dealers, sometimes they have stuff that are marketably questionable in terms of, okay, am I going to spend this extra money for this extra packaging on just a regular bullion coin? I don't know. I mean, they're free to do it. They're free to do it, but the vast majority of people, I would hope, would not fall and spend $10, $12 extra for a card that the silver coin is in with. You know, just, I don't know. Just to me, that's just not attractive to me. But anyways, very good. All right. Let's see here. All right, very good. Jamie Fox, I pulled one of your tricks and made a purchase right before the markets opened. Oh, well, not much of a drop so far. Yes, indeed. I tell you what, yeah, they have, they're back to kind of where they were, but you still did well, Jamie Fox. You did well indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. Sheep Network Now, that's actually very funny. That's pretty good. Yeah, some people hold grudges, and certainly do, and it's a shame. It's a shame they do. And I can count 4 or 5 people that hold grudges against me that used to be here regularly, but were very easily triggered by something, or I didn't do something exactly the way they wanted it to be done, and then they split. And then they Splitsville. And they'll never to be seen again. Because I hold this grudge. Just because I have a different point of view about something. It's crazy. Brian Hembreaker, good to see you, sir. Have a good night. Sorry if I missed seeing you earlier. It's been kind of a busy chat. So I apologize. But Brian, thank you for being here, sir. Have a great night, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you that take the time to come in here. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. All right. Very good to see you. All right. Okay. And Silver King says, very nice. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Silver King. Appreciate you. And he says, nice live stream too. And again, Silver King, as well as the global warming, and also Justin Sartain. They've been going back and watching almost all of my old videos. It's crazy. It's, man, amazing the time they're taking to do that. I appreciate it. Carl Childs, awesome video. We definitely have to educate as many people as possible to make a stronger community. That we do. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see what the markets are telling us right now. At this very moment in time, gold fluctuating a bit, but hovering around the high $2 range and low $3 range, drop in price. $17.89.80 for the ask price. Silver down now a dime. At the lowest, it dropped over the course of this live stream, I think was 11 cents. So it's close to the bottom again there. Platinum down $2. Palladium down $23. Yes, indeed. Crazy, crazy. All right, good to see the Patriotic One is here. Good to see you. And let's see here. Where are we at here? Let's move over here. And Mark Allen says, typical New York Times writer, do a story about fake Trump coins, but ignore the fake Eagle coins. Everything is Trump's fault somehow. Yep, I know. It's crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Brian says, thanks for the video, Sal. Thank you, Brian Hembreaker. Book. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, but I appreciate Brian. Yes, indeed. Let's see if there's anything held for review. Nothing. We're all caught up there. And let's see here. 4 years ago, stolen coin, JAG456. I saw it this morning on Instagram. Must have been an inside job because of how do you steal that giant coin? Pretty crazy. Yep, and it turns out it was an inside job indeed. All right. Why Neiman's Metals Collector says, wouldn't the robber not be able to sell the coin though? Everyone would know about it. They sure would. And they didn't. They melted it down. All right. Have a good night, CCT. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Looks like you got at least one sale out of my video, CCT, by the way. All right. And let's move on down. Rick Blix. You can get them all day on eBay, the rare U.S. paper notes. Well, not the rare ones you can't get on eBay all day, every day. Or you can get them all on eBay. Yeah, some of these you won't find on eBay even. Palladium Eagle Coin, One Step Closer video. Yes, indeed, I document some of these real high-profile coins that the U.S. Mint has done. And Paul Meritz says, stunning designs. I've not seen Paul Meritz in a while. He's from South Africa. Miss old Paul. Slurping to the demise of the crime mag, says Mr. 440. Yes, indeed. Very good. Naamin says, the freshman's Big G secretly stands for gold. Yes, indeed. That's right. Secretly stands for gold. Let's get back to the markets here. What are they doing? Busy night here. Appreciate you guys being here. Gold now down $2.70. Silver down 9 cents. Platinum down $2. Palladium down $21. It'll be very interesting to see what the London markets open what'll happen, and then when the New York markets open, the East Coast markets, and we shall see what happens again with gold and silver. But we have a poll running, and I probably should have worded it a little bit differently. What I should have said, if silver is going to continue to fall, if it's going to continue to fall, what is the lowest price silver will go? And that was my intention, so answer it in that spirit. 64% of you say below $22 but above $20. And 36% of you say below $20. Yes, indeed. Below $20. All right. There's where our poll stands at the moment. Okay. And where are we at? Thinking about selling and just replacing with regular silver bars. And where are we? All right. Well, so what are you thinking about selling, tinfoil hat? Replacing with regular. I think if you have some silver coins, I'd probably keep some of those, because they're going to be a little bit more liquid when the time comes. Thank you, Big Red Bullion. I appreciate that, sir. Very much an honor to have you here, my friend. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm glad you're here. All right, and as the markets are, going to finish up this coffee now, and then we're going to have a chaser. Champ lifts 255. I'm not necessarily bearish. I didn't word the question correctly. Champ lifts. I should have worded the question like this for the poll. I should have said, if the price is going to continue to fall. That's if. What is the lowest price silver will go? All right. I got to run, says Coins A to Z. He's here. Good night, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Yes, indeed. In fact, we're going to go ahead and end this poll. We've got 94 votes. So, yes, indeed. Appreciate it. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here's what the markets are now. 18 is for silver, gold. 1600 is what Dr. Vaughn is thinking. Where it's going to go. And let's see here. Looking at these markets, silver and gold are falling continually. Very, very good. Okay. And yes, and you guys having disagreements with Gold Maple, just be careful. You know, he's, you know, you can disagree with him, and I appreciate your straightforwardness, but just don't call him any names. I just want to avoid any name calling. I mean, you know, it's fine to push back, but I'd just be careful about name calling. Jeff Reynolds, when countries like Russia are buying up gold, then you should too. It makes no sense for gold to be dropping. Yes, exactly. I believe it. I believe it too. Keep stacking. Hold on. Jamie Foxx, if silver goes below 20, I will cry. I hear you. That's right. Okay. But Jamie Foxx, I would not lose hope. Because even if it goes below 20, whatever you have in your possession, it's going to stay the same as far as the number of ounces you have. And sooner or later, it's going to go up again. You know, it's a temporary thing. We did see silver climb up to, you know, close to $25 earlier. Not too long ago, it got close to $25. It's just volatile. It goes up and down. And I think we're done with the days of just hanging out in a sort of a stagnant level like we saw between 2015 and 2019. And 2 is 1 is exactly right. You only lose if you sell. So hold on to it because you have the ounces there. And the worst time to sell is when the price goes down. Yes, indeed. Do not lose heart. All right. Mark the Silver Shark. Did I guess where you live in West Virginia or close to it? Is anywhere, you don't have to tell me where you exactly live, but did I guess earlier? I must have missed if you answered that, but I'm curious. All right. And where are we at here? So let's see here. The freshman's Big G. Freemason's Big G secretly stands for gold. Silver Dog, check out my latest silver unboxing. Let me know if you have any tips. Well, it's been a long time. I don't know if your channel even still exists, but anyways. Avalanche says, laughing at the dreams. There you go. How sustainable is $100 an ounce of silver? Yes, indeed. How sustainable is that? Dated video. I'm very curious to see that video, how it is now compared to back then. Silver Wolverine says, 1/10 ounce gold spot may not $100, but we sure do pay more than $100 with premiums included. $100 for silver. Sell, sell, sell. There you go. Especially if it spikes up there really quickly. All right, very good. And where are we at here in the chat? Who knows? We may get 150 likes on this live stream. There's 145 of you here. If you've not pressed the thumbs up button yet, I'm not going to argue with you if you decide to do it. All right, Jackson's Mill, boyhood home of Stonewall. Oh, okay. Weston, West Virginia. Jackson's Mill, boyhood home of Stonewall Jackson. Amazing. Wow. That's incredible. Incredible. That's cool. What history there. Amazing. Stonewall Jackson, by the way, was a very good man. A brilliant general. And people don't realize what Stonewall Jackson did. He actually funded an all-black church and school for black children. Put a lot of money in. He loved everybody. You know, and people don't realize, you know, he wasn't this slave monger or anything like that. He was not a hate monger or any of that. But anyways, Mr. 1440, no. No prank calls tonight. They don't call me on Sundays, but we do have one. We're going to try to call this guy, Rich. That reminds me, we're going to try to call him on a Sunday night. Let's see if we can do it. See if he answers. My guess is he probably won't.
Please leave your message
Nope.
for 5.
Nope, he does not answering. Stonewall had silver mines. Interesting. I did not know that. Crazy, crazy. But yeah, he gave money to an all-black church and I think a black school, too, for kids, if I'm not mistaken. All right, look at that, folks. Now, all right, now we're seeing the metals drop even more now. Gold is down $3.40 as I engage in this live stream right now. We're seeing some movement, folks, to the downside for gold. $3.40, the most it's dropped so far this evening. Silver is almost at the lowest it's been this evening, too. Down a dime, $22.47. Platinum down 2. Palladium down $21. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Good to see Ted Jones is here. Hello, Ted Jones. Good to see you, sir. Welcome. Yes, indeed. Very good to see you all here. Very good. Oh, you have 153. Thank you. 153 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. We're going to try to get 200 tonight. And I am also open for some push-ups. Yes, indeed. Looking for some push-ups. It's a 50 cents per push-up via PayPal. 50 cents per push-up there. And $1 per push-up via Super Chat. What do you think? All right, very good. In fact, we will even accept a PayPal donation from Terry79 so that we can get a little bit of double speak from her. Yes, indeed, a little double speak Terry. That's what we're going to call her now, double speak Terry. Yes, indeed, a little double speaker. All right. H-Back says, I'll give you my wife's phone number if you want a prank call her. There you go. Oh, my goodness gracious. Now that, I don't want to get you in trouble. Might get us both in trouble. The Saint says, waka waka. Yes, indeed. Jeff Reynolds, hold down over there. We're trying to chat here. Oh, sorry about that. I'm a little too loud. All right, very, very good. Trying to chat over here. I tried. Yay for Sal. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Send him a hundo. Make me pass out. Hello, Toronto Mike. Very good. Let's see here. I want free push-ups, says Terry. Double speak Terry. Free push-ups. Do a shout out for, oh man, Sterling Cannabis, shout out for the 1K party. So check out, let's see if we can get Sterling Cannabis up to 1,000 subscribers. He's going to have a party there. So check him out, Sterling Cannabis. I don't know what happened to your comment earlier, but I didn't delete it. Just so you understand. Yes, indeed. Hello, good to see you all. We have the Saint. Is the Saint still with us? Yeah, the Saint is still here. Waka waka. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you guys. None of these scammers are calling me. Oh, wait, here's another one. We have another scammer. Here's this. I forgot about this from Omega Capital Funding. Let's call Joe Sell. I didn't even think about this. Come on, Joe. Thank you, JM. Thank you so much. Yeah, friends and family only, please. Thank you so much. We're monitoring both for the push-ups. We got them. We got 156 thumbs up. We're looking for 44 more. 44 more. Yes, indeed.
Hello?
Yes, is this Joe?
Yes, this is.
From Omega Capital Funding, correct?
Correct, yes.
Yes, I was calling you back for the loan for the business, looking to make this happen for Double Speak Terry. We want to get this loan for the business here, so that we can make some good money for and grow our business. Can you help me out with that?
Of course, certainly.
Awesome. Yes.
Just some questions I do have to ask you.
Yes, I'm willing to answer. I'm an open book, except for the times when the book is closed. It's the only time I'm not an open book. Right.
Perfect. So on a month-to-month basis, how much are you making in gross sales?
Ooh, it's a little bit personal there. That's a little bit of a personal question, but I'm willing to answer it. I'm okay. How much am I earning per month? I thought you were going to actually ask me how much I was looking for first. Usually they ask how much I'm looking for first. And
let me make it easier for you.
Okay.
So the only why I asked how much you make on a month-to-month basis, and to be specific, it could be actually the last 3 months, is because we
yeah.
give out the funding based on just how much you're bringing in on for business revenue, and then we're really a business revenue funding company.
Right.
So we don't check credit, we don't do any of that. We just check prior to the last 3 months, the month to date, and then we'll see if we could get you an offer that's nothing you'll be more than impressed.
So the amount you're going to give me is based off of what I've got. I'm earning about $30,000 a month. Is what I'm getting for the past 3 months. That's pretty regular, kind of like the beans I had, at the Mexican restaurant. It's about that regular, and so $30,000 a month for the last 3 months is a pretty accurate thing. And what I need this money for is I'm starting a school for dwarves, and it's a very specialized school, and we're gonna sanitize the whole thing using a silver aerosol spray. For the school for dwarves, and so we're going to teach things like axe throwing for dwarves, dwarf tossing, and all of this needs to be in a sterile environment because they're going to be interacting with each other. And with germs and stuff these days, we want to make sure that everything is totally safe for these dwarves.
Of course.
Yeah, and by the way, we don't want to call them midgets. It's dwarves. They're small people. You know what I mean? And so we need this thing to have a promising and clean environment, and we need the silver. That's the last missing piece. And we have to get this aerosol silver spray to sterilize the entire environment. Now, this kind of thing could also be, if this works out well, this is going to be wonderful for regular-sized people, too. Small people need a clean environment, and so do big people, too. But we're going to start small and then work our way up to big. So that's where you come in at Omega Capital Funding. And so, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah.
And how much exactly? And at first, before I move on, I do want to say I am happy to hear that. It's for a good cause.
Right, because dwarves are people too. Exactly, right.
Yeah.
I recognize that. I've grown and matured enough in my life to realize the humanity of dwarves and people of pretty much every single stripe. I mean, people that put white stripes, people that listen to the white stripes, people that have red stripes, yellow stripes, football players that have stripes on their helmets, they are people too.
Exactly. Yeah, everyone should be treated as equal.
Exactly. That's right.
That's how I look at the world.
Me too. That's how it should be. Exactly. And I want to make sure that is abundantly clear in case anybody is listening in and, the NSA or something like that, or perhaps, somebody who might think otherwise, that we may think otherwise. You and I are in agreement that everybody is equal and equally human.
Exactly. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Exactly. And at the beginning of the day, too. Let's not forget about the beginning of the day. I would even make the argument that it matters at around lunchtime and mid-morning snack, at breakfast and second breakfast.
That is true. I never thought of it like that.
Right. So when we do this dwarf tossing aspect of the school, we're going to outfit them with complimentary helmets because we want safety to be first, and so therefore we're going to use these special stormtrooper helmets. Are you familiar with the stormtrooper helmet from Star Wars? Yeah.
Of course.
We have found that design is actually the most effective design for safety. Now they have to be padded underneath, kind of like a football helmet. They have the little pads there too. But we don't really need money for that. We have already got, we need the money for the silver for the aerosol to have this clean environment for them.
Well, okay, no, I agree, and I hear you loud and clear for everything.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And also, too, what's the amount that you were looking for?
Well, this is where it's going to get a little bit dicey because... not only are we going to need some dice, a pair of die, like actually 5 of them, because we're going to have Yahtzee games for the dwarves as well too. So we will need dice for that, and you need 5 pair of dice for that. So that's where it gets dicey. But we're going to need about $50,000 to $60,000 to procure the silver. I'm watching the silver markets right now, and as I am talking to you, silver has literally dropped a dime. It's dropped 10 cents, and we want to try to get in when the price is low. And so that's where we are at with this. So if we could get between $50,000 to $60,000, 50 being the lowest, 60 being the highest, is that possible?
So let me be completely transparent with you.
Okay. So you can be translucent. You don't have to be completely transparent. If you're translucent, that's good enough for me.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So if you're telling me in the last 3 months of October, November, December, and even this month, you brought in exactly $30,000.
Not exactly. That's the average. I haven't actually pulled out the bank statements. Okay. I haven't pulled them out yet. That's what she said. But when I do, it'll be somewhere in the neighborhood of around $30,000.
On average for those 3 months.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's just put it like this. So I can actually get you 100 to 150% of your gross deposits advance out to you. So for you specifically, let's just say we're at 30,000, right?
Right.
So actually get you anywhere from between 30,000 up to 45,000. Now, there's many factors that are involved, such as the health of your business and how long you've been in business.
It's pretty healthy. It's pretty healthy. In fact, I just got over COVID, so I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm healthy at least.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Thank you. Still have a lingering cough from it, but I'm all good. I'm still waiting for some people to show me a little bit of COVID sympathy. Like I know this guy out of New Jersey who once in a while will say, "Hey, gorgeous," but he won't say, "Hey, I'm having a lot of sympathy for you, brother."
Of course.
But that's a personal thing. I have to work that out with him. But anyway, so basically, the long and short of it is that longer is usually has greater length than shorter, and not only that, but also you're saying that you probably can't give me the 50 to 60,000, but maybe 45,000, right?
Exactly. Yeah, and
Okay.
that's exactly. And then we, as everyone, we all got to learn how to. This is the way I just say it to my clients because it's just I understand you're looking for a certain amount, but we all got to learn how to crawl before we walk first.
That's true. And you know what? I went back through my old baby pictures, and I actually did see myself crawling before. I actually some of these pictures have the time and the date on them, and it was amazing. The ones that showed me crawling were actually before the ones that showed me walking. And then there was also somewhere I ran track and field in high school. Amazingly, those were at a later date, a much later date than the ones where I even walked. It was insanity. I couldn't believe it. I was like, dang, sometimes you really do need to crawl before you can walk. In fact, I don't know that anybody that has done the opposite, unless you're Benjamin Button, maybe.
Yeah. Unless you're some alien from outer space, and then that's how they operate.
Like Kamala Harris, that's right, exactly. Maybe Kamala Harris would be one of those, right?
Exactly.
Yes, indeed.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's just really what it comes down to for us on our end.
Right.
And my apologies, you were probably trying to reach me from my other phone number, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Is this okay to call you here?
Yeah, this is actually my personal cell phone.
Oh, okay,
so
okay,
you
yeah.
You actually called me at a good time. I was actually not about to eat dinner, but almost close to.
Ooh, what's for dinner tonight? What's for dinner tonight, Joe?
I believe it's taco night. It's not even Tuesday.
Tacos. All right. Nice. Well, aliens, so there's a theory that tacos actually came down, that aliens brought tacos to us through the pyramids. Yeah, have you heard that theory? Apparently,
I've never heard that theory.
Apparently what happened is these tacos that these aliens had, the Ra, the sun god, basically had this penance for very weird shaped foodstuffs, because the way his mouth was shaped, it had that kind of that ocular oval shape, which is actually the shape of a taco if you turn it on its end, and it was sucked down through his mouth. And all the beef and the beans in the taco, because they had beans back then, were mixed in with the beef. And what happened is that went through his digestive system, and it caused his stomach to kind of growl and so he had explosive diarrhea that came out. And when it came out, it created the pyramids, and they solidified. And that is the story. And then what happened is the ancient Egyptians saw these pyramids and didn't know what was going on. How were these formed? And somebody found a cuneiform, a tablet, years later, that made its way to the Aztecs. And the Aztecs and Mayans had pyramids too. And
yes.
And that's how they believe it happened. They believe that, and it all happened in Egypt, but they also came over to America as well, or to the Americas. And that's how the tacos came to be. And of course, Mexico developed the taco, and it became a big thing over here. And now we got Taco Bell. Isn't that crazy?
That is very interesting. I learned something new every single
you can
day.
Google that. You can look that up on the Google. Yeah, apparently there was a Stargate thing. They went through the Stargate, and that's how it came over to the Aztecs. That they ran through that circle thing, that they went through in Stargate.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Very, very, very good. All right.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Well, sounds good. All right.
The next steps would actually be to send me, whenever you get the chance, just send me the last 3 months of your business bank statements, and then also to the month to date for January.
Month to date to January. That sounds good. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll have my girl get right on that. By the way, have you ever heard of the Great Pyramids of Newark, New Jersey?
I have not. No.
I haven't either, but somebody was telling me about it. I like to go there and see that. There's also one in Memphis, Tennessee, pyramid, but it's a man-made thing. I think it's a Bass Pro Shops or something like that. But anyways, crazy, insane in the membrane. But anyways, yes. Well, very good. Well, I will definitely get those tacos to you. I mean, those bank statements to you. And we'll make it happen, Captain. Yes, indeed. And we'll touch base maybe Tuesday around 6 o'clock. All right.
Perfect. Sounds good. And actually, do you have my email address too to send the bank statements to?
Yes, I think so. I think I've got all that. I think you gave that to me before. I wrote that stuff down, which was good, and so very good. And yes, indeed, we're actually now on the pyramid in Memphis, Tennessee. There's some people that believe that Elvis is actually buried there, or maybe even stuck in a cryogenic chamber to be reincarnated as some sort of entity that could come out and serenade lonely women. I don't know. That's just what I've heard. Who knows? All right. Well, sounds good. We'll make this dwarf thing happen. Taco dwarf tossing funding is what we're looking for. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Enjoy your tacos tonight. And yes, indeed.
Thank you. My pleasure. And enjoy your Sunday as well. Okay. And then we'll catch up tomorrow if anything. Okay.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Goodbye.
My pleasure. Talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right, very good. Thank you so much. Got to put the troopers to bed. Have a good night, Empire Precious Metals. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, indeed. Empire Precious Metals. Yes, indeed. You were the one and the only. Thanks for the inspiration on the dwarf tossing. That was fun. Good stuff. And, all right. Let's see here. All right. Well, amazing. We got a hold of a scammer. And he was a relatively fun guy. You know, that's pretty good. All right. So there's where the markets are now. Look at that. Okay. They're kind of recouping some of their loss now a little bit. Gold is now down just $4.60. Oh, no. Actually, it's down even more. Down even more. Silver is down 12 cents. Good grief. It's dropping more, guys. Insane in the membrane. All right. Very good. Oh, thank you. Oh, Empire Precious Metals. Thank you, sir. He says, you're gorgeous. All right, we're going to do, as we usually do, we're going to give Stormy 5 push-ups for that. Appreciate that. Yes, indeed, we're open to that. In fact, you know what? Let's look here. No way. We've got oh, my goodness gracious. We have a $20 super chat. I don't want to say his name because I don't want to, but he didn't put his, but somebody gave us a $20 super chat. Thank you, PayPal. That means we owe him 40 push-ups. I might have to break those up. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate that very, very much. Whoever that was there. But thank you very, very much. I wish you'd tell me in the chat here who you were. Thank you very, very much. That came through while I was on the phone with the scammer. Let's make some of these happen. We're going to do 2 sets of 20 here. Oh, my goodness gracious. Let's see here. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, there's 20. The first 20. Whew. All right. All right, let's see here. Appreciate you guys. You guys are great. We're looking at these markets here. Let's refresh them as we wait. As I catch my breath to do the next 20 push-ups. And then 5 for Stormy. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Empire Precious Metals. Appreciate it. Look at that. Everything keeps falling, folks. Gold is now down $4.30. Silver is now down 13 cents. Platinum down 3. Palladium 21. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. And Rocky Superstar says, real. Thank you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Pitch into wound cells back. That's right, Dale Val. Oh, my goodness gracious. Let's see here. So who was that to send the $20 PayPal? I want to recognize you. Thank you so much. All right. I don't want to say your real name here. Skipped one. Yes. Let's see here. Let's get over here. So let's get to, let's do some more. Oh, by the way, we have 168 thumbs up. Appreciate it, guys. We're trying to get 200 before the night's over. Let's get 20 more push-ups here. Here we go to finish that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I'm going to stretch this out, guys. Stretching it out. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, man. Crazy. Whew. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, you guys are great. Thank you so much. All right. Terry only accepts AU. Only gold. No AG for Terry. All right, there you go. Send a super chat for South Chiropractor Fund. Indeed. Had to stretch out my back on that one. All right, very good. Rocky says real. Thank you, Rocky Superstar. You've been the man. So there we are, folks. Man, crazy, crazy. Where are we at here? And let's refresh these and take a look down here. $4.50 drop. Now for gold, that's the lowest it's been all night. Silver down 12 cents. Gold to silver ratio is now at 80, exactly 80 to 1. Wow. Platinum down 3, palladium down 20 bucks. Mr. 440, no, I do not look like Arnold Schwarzenegger by any stretch. Shorts figure. HD, Dyna Lowrider. You had him on the hook for a while. Yes, I did. It's crazy. It was fun. Crazy. On a Sunday night at all odds. Amazing he answered. I was surprised. All right, very good. All right, Jeff Reynolds. Have a good night, my friend, Jeff Reynolds. I appreciate you being here. You guys are all great. We need about 26 more thumbs up to hit 200 tonight. So if you're here, I'd appreciate it. We had a little bit of fun. And if you're just joining us, we had a funny scam call we made earlier, actually. It was quite the delight. Yes, indeed. Sterling Cannabis says gold is going to $21.14. Wow. That's definitely bearish on gold, if I've ever seen bearish on gold. Yes, indeed. We're looking for it, guys. Looking for fun times here. All right, thank you, 2 is 1. 2 is 1, I appreciate you, brother. Amazing stuff you're doing on your channel. Amazing indeed. Well done. You are the man. 2 is 1. Appreciate you, sir. Yes, indeed. Scrapper Stacker is here. Sunday. You guys are wonderful. We are here having a good time. Looking at the prices for gold and silver, the markets have opened and they are down. In fact, I would say down fairly substantially for the short time that we've been on here tonight. Yes, indeed. And very good. Gold is down to $17.88 and 90 cents, down $3.70. It was down $4 earlier. Yes, indeed. Oh, 2 is 1. Oh, thank you, 2 is 1, a $5 super chat. He says, dwarf tacos on me. Thank you, brother. Oh, wow. Very kind. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it, my friend. Very kind of you. Wow. Dwarf tacos on 2 is 1. All right. We're going to give him 5 push-ups. And actually, we forgot to give Stormy his, but he's not here. But we'll do them anyway. We'll do 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Thank you. 2 is 1. You were the man. All right. You guys are great. To move through. Sal, someone stole all the fire hydrant caps here, all made of brass. Wow. That's crazy. Shows you how high these metals are going. People are stealing brass now from the hydrant. I mean hydrant or hydrant? Wow. All right. Love buying metal when it's on sale. Yes, indeed. I do too. Crazy. Very, very good. All right, now look at this, folks. Gold has now dropped to $4.50, and silver dropped 11 cents. Man, crazy. All right. It'd be very curious to see what metals do when the markets open up tomorrow in New York and also in London. London, England. Real, says Rocky Superstar again. Appreciate it. And you know what? Let's see if we have any more comments that have made their way through since we last checked. And there is a few more comments here. We've got the Silver King. Says, very nice, thanks for sharing. This is the 2020 emergency issue Silver Eagle selling for big money. It's one of those marketing things, by the way, which I think is pretty close to a scam. I wouldn't necessarily, maybe the scam is a strong word, but it's something that I think really does not. I would never buy anything like that. Let's just put it that way. I would never buy it. Dr. Detroit says, very fitting. The coin is a fake and a scam. Holy crap! This is apropos. Says Dr. Detroit. He's not a fan of Trump either, apparently. But anyways, gold is at $4.50. That's $4.50 drop. $4.50 drop. Tucson Bubba has got some hand sanitizer. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. You are the man. Tucson Bubba. And is JM still with us, by the way? JM still here? Appreciate JM. And appreciate all you guys. We need 21 more thumbs up to hit 200 thumbs up. Yes, indeed. Should do a poll on who's buying and bought the dip. Yes. All right. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Common sense. JM is here. Thank you, JM. Appreciate it. Good to see you, sir. So we got a new poll up here. And yes, indeed. Appreciate you guys. There's the poll. Good one, common sense. Inspired by common sense. As we look at these markets here, let's do this. Make things happen. Okay. And yeah, JM's got a good channel. And JM, if you want to post a link to your channel on the chat here so people can find it, definitely check it out. All right. All right, there we go. So Andy is going to hold off until the rate hike. That may be a wise move. Yes, indeed. That very well may be a wise move. We shall see. All right. And Sterling Cannabis, he buys every month no matter what. It's also good if you dollar cost average the right way. You buy on your schedule or on your budget. There's different ways to do it, but you can do that in a smart way too. Yes, indeed. Tucson Bubba, it's actually a pump bourbon dispenser. My next business, I need a loan from a scammer. All right, there we go. A pump bourbon dispenser. All right, yes, indeed. All right, very, very good. All right, there you go. Try again. When silver goes up, buy physical. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see here. And let's see here. Where are we at now on this thing? We've actually, very rarely do we get caught up on comments. Very rarely do we do that. So let's see here. We've got the markets. Now look at this. Gold has dropped even more. Down $5.50. Look at that. Silver's now dropped 15 cents. And platinum is down 3. Palladium down 12 now. So not as much drop for palladium. Gold to silver ratio, 80.06. 80.06. We're waiting for Alan Gold to send a big old super chat my way or a PayPal donation. And let's see here. We're waiting for Alan to do that. Checking my PayPal right now for Alan's big PayPal. Friends and family only, Alan Gold. Friends and family. And let's see here. Very good. And we are 20 away from 200 thumbs up. 20 away. Wow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And let's see here. It has to bottom sooner or later. Yeah, I know. Where is that bottom? And I still think the bottom for silver is probably going to be above $20. In fact, my guess is it's probably going to be $21.50 at the most that it will drop, is my guess. We'll see here. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Let's see how many people we have participating in the poll so far. We have got, are you buying on these dips? 64% of you are, but 36% of you are waiting. Sent you a request for 100K. All right, 100K. Send me a request. Silver Wolverine is back. He's done driving. Good to see Silver Wolverine. He is back indeed. All right. Appreciate you being here. We're just hanging out now because we're done with the comments, watching these markets. They continue to fall slightly from what they were when you were here before, Silver Wolverine. So, yes, crazy, crazy. We've been streaming for over 2 hours, live streaming. We're streaming just enough to get on Alan Gold's nerves. Once we've effectively done that, then we'll probably sign off, or to get 200 thumbs up. We're still way short of our goal, but we're trying to get 200 thumbs up. Yes, indeed. I'm going to ask Alan Gold to type in the chat here. Everybody thumb up. Everybody thumb up. I want Alan Gold to be my patsy to get people to thumb up. What is the best bang for buck silver? Michelle P. It just depends where you are shopping, but probably it's going to be generic silver rounds. Is going to be the best bang for your buck. Generic silver rounds. Just make sure they're recognizable generic silver rounds, 1 ounce. Some places have pretty good deals on Constitutional, but you're more likely to get 1 ounce silver rounds at a good price. That's the best bang for the buck, probably. Common Sense says silver freedom rounds at SD Bullion, 25.42 per ounce. That's considered probably a good deal. A couple of bucks over spot. It's considered a good deal these days. Yes, indeed, it sure is. And where are we at? We're trying to get a little bit more. Let's see. Thank you, Ted Jones. Appreciate it, Ted Jones. Everybody thumb up the live stream. We're still waiting for Alan to tell everybody to thumb up the live stream. Unless indeed here. Crystal Kim says it's only because of the Fed. Yes. If he freaking lied. Yeah, I'll tell you what, really it is the case how Jerome Powell is misrepresenting the economy. Beaver Kukim Stacker is here. Greetings. I just came in to load my thumbs up for you. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate the thumbs up. We are 16 away from getting 200 thumbs up. We're trying to get 200 thumbs up tonight just for the fun of it. Appreciate it, guys. Yes, indeed. And we're also checking these markets. We're looking at them live right now. And they're moving. Silver is now down 14 cents. Gold is down $5.30. We have an ever-increasing gold to silver ratio. It has broken 80 right now. 80 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold. All right, expect my dislike feedback will be shared with the creator. I expect action. Oh my goodness gracious. He expects action. All right, very good. Thank you, very good. Let's see what happens. So very good. We're moving forward here. So there's where the markets are. They're dropping even more, which is a little unusual. Typically don't. We're going to do an unusual thing. We're going to look at the charts. Let me see here. Wait a second here. Not in New York. We're going down here. We're going to check these down here and see. Look at that. Gold continues to tank here. It keeps dropping. Look at that, folks. It tried to recover a bit, but now it is going the opposite direction. We're looking at bid price now, but look at that action. It's crazy. Down, and then up, and then down some more. Sawtoothing its way down. Getting closer to 17.85 in the bid price. Look at that. Crazy. All right. Good to see you, folks. We are 10 thumbs up away from 200 likes. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it very much. If you haven't done so already, trying to meet that goal. And if you haven't filled out our poll yet, check out our poll. Are you buying on these dips? There's actually a good amount of people that are not buying on these dips right now. 34% of you are not buying on the dips now. We've got 59 participating in there. Very good. Appreciate it. Let's take a look at silver's chart now, 2 hours in. And we can see that silver appears to not be reacting as much as gold is. But it is down. It's dropping, and it's dropping by a bigger percentage. But it is down. Silver is down. Yes, indeed. All right. Look at that. Thank you. Always wanting more silver. I appreciate the thumbs up. We are literally now only 6 away from getting 200. And Alan Gold says when Sal is live, there's a crash. So something about this live stream is having an effect on the metals that are going down. Yes, indeed. Down they are going. Yes, indeed. But that is what you would expect from Salivate Metal, right, Alan? From Salivate Metal. All right, very good. I'm shilling it down. And let's see here. 1787.50. 1787, by the way, is the year that the Constitution was born. Yes, indeed. 3 more likes to go. There we go. Appreciate it, guys. We're almost there. At least a 0.25% hike is what Crystal Kim is predicting. And I think that's what's going to happen too, Crystal Kim. We're going to get a 0.25 point rate hike in March. And I made a false prediction. I predicted they may surprise us and do a 0.25 point rate hike when they met last, but that didn't happen. I had no basis for that prediction. But anyways, Silver Wolverine is waiting for a dip on premiums. You might be waiting quite a long time. Quite a long time for that. Yes, indeed, you might be. Let's see what the poll. We have 66 votes in the poll now. 65% of you are buying on the dips. 34% of you are not. 66 to 34. Yes, indeed, out of 67 votes. All right. Very good. Oh, 202 thumbs up. I showed 201 thumbs up, but thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate it very much. We've reached our goal. Thank you for everybody who hit the thumbs up. I appreciate you guys very, very much. You guys are awesome. Thank you, my friends. A wonderful night we had here. There's where the markets are. Yes, indeed. Fun times indeed. And let's see if we got at least maybe 1 or 2 more. All right, we've got Silver King has been making his rounds this evening. He's been watching the old videos. I appreciate that. Very kind. He says, very funny voice, my friend. Nice video as always. Independent adjudicator, or CCT, Twitcher and Eagle, or contest entry. I guess we had to do some sort of a thing on that one, but thank you, my friend. And thanks for sharing on this one, too. Silver contest giveaway. Horizon fully revealed. That was the marketing for the original Salivate Metal round that I think somebody won in an auction. Who did that? Kill the stream before we're all bankrupt. I'm going to get these prices down. Where they think they keep falling, and it's my fault. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Look at this. They keep on falling. All right, guys. Well, we had fun tonight. We did it. We made it here. And I appreciate you guys being here. Lisa O'Neill almost bought gold last week at 1850, but glad I decided to wait till the weekend. Yes, indeed. You did a good job. Yes, indeed. We've got it. Jonathan Smelko. We're over 200 likes. Thank you. Thank you all again. I appreciate you all so much. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, God's Team. A wonderful community indeed. I appreciate you all so much. And have a wonderful evening. Thank you, JM. You guys are wonderful. I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all. And I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice. You can probably guess what it is. And that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care. See ya.